Hey guys, Cobb coding here, and welcome back to another video. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to create an enemy and health for a player in Unity. I'm still not sure what I'm doing with the intro. I'm probably going to change it. Comment your suggestions in the comments. Okay, before we get started, I just want to talk about a few changes I've made. So I've created a little enemy, and then I just dragged the material in. And then the player, I've adjusted a few things. So you want to freeze the rotation on the enemy, because if you go into the rigid body 2D, you can just click constraints and then freeze rotation of Z so that way it won't rotate, and do the same thing on the player. And then I also just changed the jumping to 25 and went into the script and created a little thing in the so in the fixed update, if grounded equals false, then we want the gravity scale to be higher, else or if not, then it will be regular. And yeah, so now if we go into here, we should see when we click play, if you look over here, when I jump, it increases that, because like it's a little weird. I'm still working on the jumpings. I'll figure that out for the next video to make the jumping a little bit better. But so now you jump a little higher, but when you move, it glides a little bit less. I'm still working on the jumping. There's a few little bugs. So yeah, by the next video, the jumping should be fixed, like a better jumping tutorial for the next video. But now let's get into what we're doing for this video. Okay, so to get started, you just need to get the animation tab. So if you go into window, and then there should be an animation somewhere. Yeah, right here. So just drag that down to here, and then you will see that there's this animation thing. Just do add property, transform, and then there should be position. You can just add that, and then you just need to create some keyframes here, and then choose where you want the first position to start, and then the second one will be wherever you want it to be, and then it will move, and then the next one it'll move back, so then it creates a little animation like this. So you also want to move the enemy down a little, just so that way they're closer to the ground, because it makes them a little bit weird. So now you just should actually lower it here, so make it like -4, and then this. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so you just want to make it -3.5 on all of the different keyframes, and then you can stretch it out to make it as long or as short as you want if you want a really fast enemy. This is pretty good. It shouldn't be too difficult to defeat, but right now if we run into the enemy, it just messes up because of the animation. But we want to make it adjust the health. So if we go into the player, and then we can go back here, we can add a component called player stats, and then we want to create and add, and now we want to open this up. Okay, so I'm not sure why, but my Visual Studio does not want to work, so I'm just using Mono Develop, even though I don't really like it. So you need to make a few things. So make a public float and health, and actually I believe that's all you need. So we want default health equals so 100 probably, and then so we can just get rid of update, and then we can make void on collision enter 2D, and then you can just open it up, like have the open brackets and stuff, and then so you might want to go, so yeah, you want to do collision 2D. Sorry, I'm not used to Mono Develop. And then other. So then if other dot game object dot compare tags, and then make a string, and then call it enemy, and then you want to open and then close, go into here, and now you want to health equals health minus 10, or you can choose whatever you want. I think 10 is good because then you can get 10 hits. And then you also, actually, yes, so you do want void update. So yeah, just keep the void update. And then you want if health equals 0. Sorry, if health equals 0, because equals would be setting at something, and then double equals would be if it is something. And then open and close, and then also you're going to come up here, and then using Unity Engine dot scene manager. Yeah, okay. And then you want scene manager. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so I got it working again. So it needs to be scene management. Sorry about that. And also I forgot to add another ending bracket thing there. So it's scene manager dot load scene, and then level 1, and or whatever your level name is. So if you don't know, you can just go in here and then file, and then click save scene as, and then that's why you want your scene, and you can just save it as whatever you want, and then you want to call it whatever your scene is. And also one more thing is you can just create another folder and call it animations for the animations that I accidentally saved into here. So then you just select them and drag them into animations, and then let's see how this works. So at first when you do it, you should go in, and then once you get hit, it resets automatically. Or well, maybe it won't do that for you if you set it to 100. But also something else, I'll just set it to 10 just so that way we don't have to get hit a bunch of times. Something else you might want to do is if you want it to be delayed a little bit, you can do invoke and then whatever you want to call the thing. So like maybe reload scene, and then put however long you want. So like 1.5, and then you have to put an F, and then just an ending thing. So then now when you can come down here outside of the update thing and add void and reload scene, and then just do that. And you can also space it out if you want to, and then in here you can put your scene manager.load scene level 1. So now if you do this, and then since it's set to 1, it is just going to automatically do that. So it takes a second because it's saving it. Okay, now when we go in here, and then it takes a second before it actually reloads. Now I think I'll slow that down to 1. And you can also just create a public float, like public float and then delay. And now you can come down here, and then instead of that just put delay, and then you can save that, come into here, and when you go to player, you should see delay come up once it's done, and then you can just set this to whatever you want. So I'll do 1 and see how that is. So now when you come here, you should see it takes there. Okay, that's pretty good. But also say you want a text to pop up. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so what you need to do, just come into here, right click, and then what you want to create is a UI, and then text. And then this big canvas should pop up here, and now when you go in here, you should see this pretty small text. You want to drag this out a little bit, and then you can make the text a little bigger, so however big you want. I will make it 100, and then you can make it white because I think white looks pretty good, and then you can change the font if you want to, and then you can make it bold even, and then you want to change the text to "you died" or something, so then everyone will know. And now if you come over here, you can see what the text looks like. Here, if we do maximize, you will see it changes a little bit when it gets maximized, so maybe I'll make that a little bit bigger. Okay, and then maybe 200 there, and now that should look pretty good. So now you don't want that up the whole time, so you can come here and then just remove the text that you added, just open up your script, and then you make it where in the same if health equals 0, and then you want to actually first come up here and then put using Unity engine.ui, and then you can come down here and then add a public text, and then just call it you lose, and then when you come over here you can do so you lose dot text equals, and then just put you died, and there we go. So now we need to tell the game what the text is. So once it's done saving, you can come into here, and then you should see this. You can just drag this text into here, and if you have a bunch of text, you can rename the text to you died. And now when we play, we should see that there, and then it resets. So that's all that I need to show you in this video. The next video will probably be about better jumping, and I'll show you how to import the sprites for it in a later video also. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, bye.